All right, Steve, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for chatting with me today. I'm excited to reflect on your last 2 years. So to get us started, as you complete your 2 years as ARTBA chairman, what stands out for you?
Well, Allison, I guess first and foremost, how our industry adapted and fought our way through some very uncertain times. The sharing of information in the industry around best practices when we were at the height of the pandemic, and the way we held together, providing one voice that construction was essential to the country. And I guess finally, how the association remained nimble and continued to deliver for our members.
Steve, can you tell us about one or two key highlights of your chairmanship?
Well, probably the biggest was testifying on Capitol Hill before a Senate committee about the need for a long-term transportation investment bill. Fielding questions from senators of different parties over several hours was also interesting, but one that I was prepared for, and it was a great opportunity to present our industry's views before policymakers. One of the benefits of my 2-year stint was the opportunity I had to present our industry before 2 secretaries of transportation from 2 different administrations. I shared ARTBA's reauthorization and transportation investment priorities at a virtual meeting convened by Secretary Elaine Chao in April of 2020, and I also enjoyed conducting a one-on-one interview with Secretary Buttigieg this past spring during the TCC virtual fly-in, and for him to share the administration's views on a host of transportation issues.
What accomplishments make you the most proud after these 2 years?
Well, that's a great question. 3 things come to mind. First, after years of work by our association and its members, we're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel for a historic federal transportation and infrastructure investment bill. It's gratifying that the benefits of infrastructure investment have risen to the level of national prominence it deserves. But also remember, when our community was a lone voice on this topic, we demonstrated that persistence, perseverance, and pride remain a formula for success. As we shoot this video, the Senate has passed its infrastructure investment bill with a big bipartisan majority. It's up to the House to act now. ARTBA will continue to push to make it the law of the land this fall. Second, the board's approval of a 3-year strategic plan and our success so far in its implementation also come to mind. I've already highlighted the great progress we've made on the plan's #1 priority of securing a long-term increase in transportation funding. The work we've done to date on all 5 of our strategic objectives will help position our industry and this association for continued success in the future. And I'm proud to have helped put us on this trajectory. Third, the level of engagement from the board and the membership has been unprecedented. I've really enjoyed the opportunity to visit with many of our state chapters virtually and in person. Our virtual board meetings and briefings have had a record level of participation. More members have attended our meetings and consumed our COVID-19 and other ARTBA content than ever before. Like our company, HCSS, I'm also proud of ARTBA's continued focus on innovation. Our members remain engaged and contributed thoughtful editorials for our Smart Design and Construction publication. The second edition of this publication is helping us spotlight the innovations taking place in our industry.
Steve, what final thoughts do you have to share with everyone?
Well, Allison, we were hit with a generational gut punch in March 2020 by the COVID-19 pandemic. I had first-hand view of how our industry used innovation, collaboration, and grit to fight through that adversity and keep the public safe and deliver transportation improvements. I've always been proud to be part of this industry and association, but that experience underscores for me what makes us so special. I want to thank Dave Bauer and his team for their excellent work during these extraordinary pandemic-induced times. They kept us focused on the core advocacy mission while delivering valuable new products and services that met the membership's needs in the moment. I'd also like to express my gratitude and appreciation to the Executive Committee and the Board for their support and counsel during the past 2 years. Their continued leadership and involvement leave me feeling very good about the future of our industry and this association.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you for all you've done for the industry and ARTBA and for your leadership.
Thank you, Allison.